Hey there everybody, Milknyte here, and welcome to the next part of Akiba strip, Undead Undressed. And hey there, just in time, literally just unmuted and ready to go. There we go, just double checking everything. Whoa, what's going on with my phone? There we go. My volume like whacked all the way up, I didn't mean to do that. We're going to be doing Rin's route today, because we did Toko's last night, so Rin's next. I feel like we've reached actual perfection with the cat ears now, after we got them on the last run. Oh yeah, I forgot about the easy way. How many easy ways do I have, out of curiosity? Jeez, I got like 3 of them. I suppose I could get one and smush it with the other 2 and make it stupidly OP. Or I could just stick with the good old-fashioned league, either way. The twig legs, I know, right? The amazing twig legs. I think everyone has legs like this, regardless. Actually, just Pataro, the other one, I've forgotten her name. Patami. And she's got even worse legs, they're like even longer. Oh, there's Sonico. Susanna Hopkins, who's from an anime. Which I've yet to see, by the way. Oh yeah, we've got alternate hair. It's the model we had earlier. Let's go through with different hair colour this time, I guess. Yeah, what I'll do is I'll make sure the easy way is equipped, and then I'll like smush the other 2 into this one. It'll make the fights go a lot faster that way at this point. Everyday underwear, simple underwear. We've got quite a lot of underwear options as well. Actually, that kind of works with our outfits, I suppose. The twig legs won't look too bad with the knee socks on. Okay, let's roll. We're good to go. Naturally, we're getting past all the intro stuff again, because we've already been through it. Except for the options where it matters the most when we're talking to Rin, so. It's time to wake up and be strapped to the table again. Excuse me.
Master Xenia, we have a situation.
Yeah, I like the glow
Now
that
is our best chance.
that it
Move.
emits. Time to get hit again. Time to drink the blood again. Like, we're going through the motions so much, but things will change when we do the written interactions. Put it on auto, I need to respond to a text.
Are you up? I'm sorry to ask this first thing in the morning, but do you know of any safe havens in the area? We won't accomplish anything by wandering aimlessly through the streets after all. I'd prefer someplace quiet where we can regroup, but anywhere is fine as long as it's secure.
Oh look, the emails again. Gotta keep drinking. It's like that
How are
LTG
you
clip
feeling?
with the seasoning salts. Keep seasoning, motherfucker. You're gonna keep seasoning my meat over and over again. Oh, good stuff.
We fight.
Yeah, the seasoning. You keep seasoning. Oh, that clip always cracks me up.
We won.
Oh really, how did it go? Was it really strong? I mean, ghost pepper usually is, isn't it?
That usually means you did something you're not proud of and don't want to talk about it. Anyway, you must atone for leaving me alone and worried these past 3 days. The present.
Same dialogue before. I just wanted to hear that one interaction change there.
I'm happy now. Thanks, protagonist.
Took you
Your
forever
little
to
sister
do
is
it.
certainly unique.
Manual efficiency, as they say, I guess. I mean, I do a lot of things manually myself, so like, although I've never really used Morton Pestle that much. I should get myself a Morton Pestle, to be honest, just in case I ever need to use one. Hey, Mogret again. So yeah, for the purpose of this run, we're not going to be favouring anybody except Rin, and her interactions only show up at certain points.
She saved your life? What do you mean?
Everybody doing their little intros again. Then we have to go to the arena. We're gonna solo it this time. I mean, we've got the means to. I mean, we've got 2 easy oils which we can level up with. Trying to think how much attack damage we're gonna have if we combine the 2. It's 300 apiece, so I don't know if the game's going to be generous and give us like 999. It'd be great if it did, but highly doubtful.
Okay, so here we freedom fighters stand, in the midst of a maelstrom. You said you fought some of these things already, but aside from that, you ever done any real hand-to-hand combat?
Can hold my own in fighting games.
So what you're telling me is your fingertips and your reflexes are as quick as a hare, but not the rest of you, that it? See, I'm getting a little worried now. Hey, I know. A friend of mine runs a coliseum in Akiba, or a battle arena, I guess, whatever you want to call it. Might be a good place to get yourself caught up on the basics of combat.
Granite stone, though.
You want, I'll introduce you.
For real? What kind of person is this? Who the hell runs a battle arena in Akiba?
Just a martial arts nut I know who found herself managing the place, that's all. But she doesn't let just anyone step into the ring. You gotta pass some kind of test first or something. I'll give her a call and let her know what's up. So you better get going.
You want about Pops, by the way?
And take Shizuku with you too. A little extra training can't hurt any, right?
I think Toko should go with. She can probably force your way in there, no problem. Test be damned.
Watch your tongue. I am a dainty and respectable lady. You got that? Seriously, rude much?
It's not a bad idea, though. So whom will you escort to the arena? Shizuku or Toko?
You are right, it is Taliesin Yoth. Is that how you pronounce the name? Oh, we're not taking anybody this time.
Huh? You want to go with me? I guess I can drag along, but I can't fight, you know. All I can do is cheer for you. The battle arena is on the other side of Main Street and right past Junk Street. So let's get the pedal to the go!
Knock him dead!
Has he been in? I don't think he's listed for Akiba strip on here, funnily enough. At least not on the list that I'm looking. Oh, English voice actor director. It did actually have a list of Akiba's list on here actually. Behind the voice actors, Undead Undressed, that's the one. English dubcast.
Whoa!
Maybe I'll do a run with Japanese voice casting one day, maybe. Just one run though, not all of them. Imagine doing all the routes again in Japanese. That'd be true depravity. If I had to pick a route to probably do in Japanese, I'd probably do Shion's route. Just to be a troll, because it's the longest route. Maybe. Or I could just do the standard Shizuku route in Japanese. Be a bit of a normie in that regard. I should do Hellbound and Debriefed again in Japanese as well, if they have a Japanese voice for that. Can't remember if they do actually. I'll have to have a look when I go on PS4 again. So what games did Hallison do? Oh yeah, Eisen from
Well now,
Televerse.
it's rare to get customers at this hour. Hmm? Oh, you must be the boy Pops was telling me about. You look rather ordinary to me. But perhaps there's more to you than meets the eye. Oh,
Few voices
where are
in
my
Fire
manners?
Emblem.
I'm the manager of this establishment. You may call me Antoinette. While I don't own the arena, the one who does is presently on a journey, so I am in charge for the time being. Now then, let's get started, shall we? This facility exists to help one achieve his or her full potential.
He does blank
It
his
is a
voice
place where
in quite a
rivals
few Street
cultivate
Fighter
each
games,
other's
actually.
growth. Those who win do receive reward money, but the true reward is the experience itself. However, not everyone has the heart of a champion. If you wish to stand victorious within this ring, you must first prove yourself worthy. I will now test that worth, if I may. Are you ready?
Oh, he also did Edge's voice in the Final Fantasy V. Was it 5 or 4? The DS version. One of the versions where they actually remade the game. Send chili powder packs.
I'm rooting for you!
Oh
As
yeah,
you wish.
Cardi doesn't fight with us, just sort of stands on the sidelines and cheers us on. We have to solo the scrubs in the arena.
Come on.
Get your dirty hands off of me!
Stop, please.
Spicy indeed.
For real?
Oh, real spicy. I can't help but think of the Curry Man theme. Konnichiwa. So lucky with this Hooray! We did the arena again. Excuse me.
Well done. Though considering who sent you here, I shouldn't be surprised. You were simply amazing.
You did great! Really well!
Here's your pass. With this, you may come make use of the arena anytime you wish. Please make this Colosseum roar with the flames of your passion.
That's some good-looking paste.
Mission complete. Come on, let's go back to Mokra.
Very spicy. Very hot.
Hey, welcome back. So how'd it go? That Antoinette's a bit of an odd one, ain't she? Not a bad person to know, though.
Okay, we're doing all the fluff. Don't we, see our sister yet? Nope, Junk Street shenanigans first.
Are those the
The suspicious people.
We fight.
Make it together.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Here we go. Here we go.
What do you think you're doing? Stop!
Here we go. Here we go.
What do you think you're doing? I'm so cool. Having fun.
there don't seem
Okay, we're done with our little patrol. But the amount of times we go out on patrol. Sort of reminds me of that one Star Ocean game where, like, the party does nothing but patrol
Welcome back.
at the very beginning of the game.
Oh, hey, got your order right here. A whole family of beef bowls.
Like a good portion of
1,
the beginning
2,
of that game is
and
just
3.
patrolling. I'm trying to think which Star Ocean game it is now. Second Story, maybe? Might have been. It was one of them on PSP.
I made sure to order extra onions, though.
I think the main heroine in that game runs a library, if I recall. And like the main character and his childhood friend basically have like a street patrolling group or whatever. I'll probably have to play that at some point. I don't mind
So-
the 2D Star Oceans. I mean, I would play till the end of time. That's probably my favourite in the series, but it crashes quite easily on PS4. It's not the version that was patched that they put out on PS4, which is terrible, by the way. God, I remember that stream of the 360 Star Ocean that I tried to play, and I couldn't get into the battle system. Didn't feel very fluent. Like button presses didn't feel fun. Everything felt delayed. Ugh.
What I
Horrible.
wanted to talk to you about is as follows.
Yes, the sewing kit. We need to go and get it, you. We also need to accept your mission, as always. We'll be doing the sister's route last, actually, because her route is quite short. But you have to do a lot of, like, side missions and stuff to get them done. Plus, her route isn't as long as the others. It's quite short in comparison. Because the route ends roughly halfway through the game. How's the guy dressed in red?
Here. Till next time.
Thank you.
Striped t-shirt. Oh boy, the amount of times I probably had that striped t-shirt. Right, my easy yours. I need those put together. I was gonna say easy yours two-hander. Nah, it won't be 999. I knew the game wouldn't be that generous. 540 though, that's not bad. So any other heavy hitters that I have that I can add to the cocktail of deadliness? Add a bus stop sign, why not? Triple Priscilliums. I mean, come on, I don't need two of them that are 100 when I've got one that's inferior, which I'm never going to use. Sam of the Water Pistols, I hate that moveset. Never liked them. Don't know if I have any heavy hitters in this list, do I? Oh, the aluminium bats are 70 apiece. Keyboard, don't use those. The moveset are not that great. Valentinus bag sounds like a unique drop. I'm not going to bother fusing it. I've only got one of it anyway, and it sounds like a unique drop from somewhere. Probably picked it up on my last run or something. Omega Sanctum, don't need that one. Actually, no. I'll keep the one back so I can fuse them together. Bus stop, I'm not going to use the bus stop sign ever. Although having it catalogued is a good idea. Screw that, I'll do that then. Alright, we're fine with these.
Hold on a sec. Okay.
Legendary, sweet. It's not quite maxed out, but it'll do. Speaking of stuff, what's my clothing like? The cat ears need more fusing. Shion's custom made suits. Xenia's suits, I don't need two of those. Soga's coat, I only need one. You get one per run anyway, providing you do every route that ends with Soga anyway. What am I talking about? All routes end with Soga, except the sister ending. These cat ears are going to be fortified by the time I'm done. Xenia's slacks, got two of those. Same with Soga. I don't have enough for it. Oh well, whatever. These cat ears are going to be
Hold
like
on a sec.
top tier.
Okay.
Legit cat ears. Brilliant.
Since you have to go out on patrol now, I'll end our talk here.
Have you finished talking with your sister? We should go then. We mustn't allow the synthesters to claim any more victims than they already have.
Off to the side streets again, more patrolling. Shion's little lackeys.
Here we go. I am still cool.
I love that line so much. You're an awful person. Always cracks me up when I hear it.
We won. Somehow. But I don't understand. Our attackers didn't seem to be synthesters at all. Who's there?
Oh, here she is again. We're in the street performance. We get our first interaction with Ren at the concert, so we can actually start making affinity with her now.
Sure are a lot of people here.
First interaction with Ren.
That might be a bit much for a surprise concert. But then again, looks like a ton of other people had the same idea. Of all the solo idols to hit the Akiba scene lately, Rin's the top-rated one, bar none. Her debut tour couldn't have gone better either. She's a national celebrity now, and I approve 'cause she's awesome. Still, this is a pretty big crowd. I wonder if the cops are gonna show up. With this many people around, it wouldn't be hard at all for synthesters to slip right in. Ooh, how about we try out Kasugai's app? Seems like the perfect opportunity. If there are any synthesters here, they should be all distorted and staticky once we take their picture.
Yes, I know about this, but taking photos.
Ah, we got a hit. That's amazing. They're actually synthesters. Ugh, I know exactly how you feel. I really do. But now is not the time to hesitate. If this is the wrong call, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But I want to help take these creeps down.
Rin-chan!
I can't believe it. The rumors on Pitter were true.
Did you miss me, my dear little sheeplings? Our time is short, so I'll spare you the preamble and just borrow your ears. All I ask is 5 minutes of your time to present my newest song, Eternity of Earth.
Crap, she started already. Guess we'd better wrap up this fight on the double. Let's take them down.
Oh, they look like they're all from different shows. Yeah, I know what you mean. Some of the art consistency doesn't match. Like Rin and Shizuku kind of match because you know they're sisters. You can see the similarities between them. But then you've got characters like Kari or Katie who just looks very jarring. Shion looks like Shion looks like she should be in some sort of detective noir anime game or something. Toko just looks like a fighting game character. She reminds me of Asuka a little bit from Tekken. Same kind of get-up and everything. Not with the school uniform, but I mean with the street clothing that she has. Very kind of similar. Although she's wearing the alternate colour, as well as hair colour here with the models.
What's going on? Was there a fight?
Yeah, that might not have been a good thing. Anyway, we need to pull ourselves together. No harm done. Let's just head back to Mogra.
I wonder if the art style is more consistent in Akiba's
All right.
beats.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
We'll have to wait till I get around to
We are
playing
on a
it.
shopping mission from Pops. Let's finish it with haste. I think we can find all of the things right around here at Akiba.
Yeah, Cardi looks so
Okay,
so out
I'll
of
go
place.
get everything and be right out. Oh, wait. Did you want to buy something too? Your eyes are like a hunter's on the prowl.
Yes, we're shopping with her, and then we go and see Soga again for like 6th, 7th time because of this being a different run. I'm wondering what Akiba's beat's going to be like. I've got a feeling it's more like a fully fledged JRPG
Thank you.
with like
I'm
a
sorry to
map
ask you for your
system
help on
and
such a day, since I know you're so sensitive to the sunlight.
there's obviously going to be like a leveling system. There's probably going to be dungeons as well, maybe. I can't imagine Akiba's beat being like this game is. This game feels more like a brawler / beat 'em up more than an RPG, really. I mean, yeah, you level up per se, but it really doesn't matter, especially with New Game Plus, because you have high attack stats on your weapons with each concurrent run anyway. So leveling up feels very... in fact, what level are we at? I'm actually curious. Level 5. But like, yeah, the leveling system feels just shallow in this game. Because when you've got like god tier equipment and better clothing, it doesn't really matter. what level you're at. I think your stats slightly increase, but not by much. Right, we're not picking anybody.
By yourself? Well, guess we'll be able to cover more ground that way at least.
We'll take Junk Street. You head for the Radio Kaikon building.
Make sure you come back in one piece.
Right, off to Radio Kaiken then. I'm probably going to have a soft guide to the side of me when we do the system.
Oh,
Because I don't remember the system very well.
we meet again. Quite a strange coincidence, wouldn't you say? Oh, I assure you. Very hard, in fact. So much so that I took the first chance I could find to slip away. Even CEOs need their leisure time. So, have you been making use of the app I gave you? Excellent. I'm glad to hear it's been helpful. Thanks to all this stimulating research material, I've been feeling rather good about myself these days, for the first time in a long while. Where did the synthesters come from? And to what end are they stealing life energy from humans? Why are they weak to sunlight? And what gives them their superhuman strength? And through what process does one become a synthester in the first place? I have so many questions, it makes me feel like a little girl again. Look over there. The group gathered around that bargain sale is wearing awfully thick clothes for this time of year, aren't they? This looks like a job for my Synthester app. And bingo!
The hell are you looking at?
Right, we're not doing Shion here. We're doing Rin.
No, that won't be necessary. I doubt I could beat you at arm wrestling, but I can still hold my own.
You're Synthester hunters!
Worthless scum! How can you stand against our glorious vision?
We've been promised S-rank rare goods for defeating you, so now you die in the name of limited edition strippers and figure variants!
That line cuts so deep.
Let's go. Stop! I am still cool.
Let's go.
Here we go.
Oh no! Like, I glitched at the animation. Thought I was stuck perpetually for a minute.
Are you all right? I do hope you weren't injured. Me? Well, I'll have to send my clothes to the cleaners, but other than that, I'm fine. However, you heard what that brute said, no? It would seem there's a reward on your head, and the heads of your friends, I'd assume. This won't be the last of them. More and more will come after you now. Nothing motivates a miscreant like greed. I believe that warrants a report back to the other freedom fighters, no? Well, until we meet again, little boy. Things are certainly heating up, aren't they?
Looks like everybody's here. So let's get this strategy meeting underway.
Chief, I'd like to point out that our primary person of interest has just fallen asleep on us.
Now we're at this bit. And then Shizuku runs out. Aha, Rin.
Hey, everyone's tastes are different. Don't be pushy. I'll check Main Street, you head to the side streets. Don't worry, we'll find her.
I needed some fresh air. It was stuffy in there, so I decided to go on patrol. It has nothing to do with Rin. I don't hate her. Truly, I don't. Look out.
Well, well. It's been some time since the useless dullards in my employ reported back to me, so I thought I might come check.
Oh, hello again, Xenia. Can't wait to fight you again in this scripted section.
Good to go.
Wow, we made that section go fast, super fast. I guess the easy way is really good.
Your child's play is no match for the likes of me. I am the chosen one. My existence far exceeds that of any mob characters you've faced thus far. Now the time for fun and games has ended. Behold my true power! Who's there? Who? What? Rin? Why are you here?
Then Rin comes to rescue us. I'm sure there's a line we have to give her to suck up to her.
Wait!
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'll tell you all about it when the time is right. For now, let's please return to Mogra.
Wow. So that Amo guy from the organization really put you through the grinder, huh?
Are you okay, Shizuku?
This is where we have to, like, learn how to use special attacks, I think.
You're already stronger than a normal human being. But I don't think you've yet realized...
Oh yeah, we have to pick. Oh, we have to make a decision here. Which gives affinity for someone. Yeah, you have, it's mandatory here. I'll say we'll pick Shizuku. Just because it's Ren's sister, and it shouldn't rock the boat too much.
Alright.
I always forget there's always like one mandatory decision here and there. And then just because, you know, special attack tutorial.
When you drank my blood...
It shouldn't mess with the affinity too much.
We fight.
I've got your back.
Now,
Let's do this.
Let's do it!
Well done.
Back to Mogret again.
Hey, done with your training, huh? Up, up, up. Don't say nothing. Let me see that face of you.
Yes, we trained. Everyone's gone to Radio Kaiken area. Is this where we see Sakaguchi for the first time now? Yeah, it is.
Oh, hey, you made it.
Yeah, here he is.
Ah, he's our managing director, Koma Sakaguchi.
And off she goes.
Don't think there's any affinity interactions here.
That's what I like to hear.
We fight.
Just imagine how much shorter the game would be if you could just take Xenia out right at the beginning.
What do you think you're doing? Stop!
I'm still cool.
Hey, over here, quick!
More lackeys to dispose of.
Good to go.
The lower attack is pretty big. It's like takes out multiple targets. It's like a sweep attack almost. Xenia again, round, what, 2, 3 this time?
Your intuition is keen indeed.
I've got your back.
Help! Take this! Here we go!
Bloody hell, that was super fast. Yeah, I forgot how good the easy way is.
No! How could I falter so miserably? I'll remember this! Ugh.
That...
Oh look, it's Nepgear. No, not Nepgear, the other one. Nepgear's
Well,
the sister.
guess we won, somehow or another.
Yeah,
too.
that Amo bastard's run off with his tail between his now exposed legs.
Hopefully that means the opposition will behave themselves.
It is,
At
pretty
least
much. The only difference is the roots of each goal, really. The reason why it's so freaking repetitive is because of the Xenia section. Because they make you fight it like 3-4 times. And like, you have a big showdown at the arena, and it takes forever to get there. I mean, to be fair, if you was to cut out the Xenia section, the game would be like way shorter. And probably a little bit faster in terms of getting each route of each goal. There's a reason why they have Xenia in the bloody story. I will say this though, Shion's route does change the game up quite a bit.
This place reminds me of home. Do you have anything you want?
Right, we're skipping all of this. She's just talking about us being a Night Eater, and how familiars work, and her clan, and all that stuff. Nothing too earth-shattering, trust me. When you sit through it once, it's enough. We're here for the other endings, that's what we're here for. Weirdly enough, I actually do like this game as much as I'm roasting it with the linearity and, you know, decision making. Then we reveal to everybody that we're a Night Eater, or familiar, or whatever. Okay, there's an interaction with Rin coming up after this section, I believe, which will help our affinity towards her again. I'm not too sure what happens with Rin's sequence. I hope it don't play out just like Toko's, except we switch around with Rin instead, but I have a feeling that's the case. Because out of all the endings, I don't remember Rin's one very much.
Man, sure is quiet here compared to Main Street.
Okay, that's a Toko interaction, we don't want that.
Let's go.
And this is why I get a fuck ton of scenes every time. Because of this mandatory section with the scenes. I do like the music to this game.
on! You're an awful person!
There we get to hear my favourite line again.
We got him!
Yeah, it pretty much is.
Weren't you the one I saw with Shizuku before?
Hooray, we actually have interaction. You can change the animation for the stripping style, I think. In fact, I'll see if I can change it after we leave the section. All it does is change the way that you strip people. Don't interact with Shion.
Yeah.
So that'll mess up the affinity system for us. I did that once and I got like the neutral ending, which was just so shitty. Let me change the stripping style. Guide to quick change is like... I'm not too sure what the style for that is like. I know this is like your walking animation. Let's have a look at some of these. That's the delinquent stance, isn't it? The ones that come up to you with the and they're like, I spent all my money on pachinko, give me your money. It happens in the main plaza area, and there's the maid stance. What's the sightseeing one like? Out of curiosity. Oh, it's just the regular women's animation. Once I can do it. Looks identical to me. Maybe the posture's a bit different. What's the maid running like? It's just the stance that you're doing with it step. She looks too dainty with that. Let's go with the sightseeing one, why not? You get more walk animations depending on the other routes that you do as well. Oh boy, we're going back to our favourite place, Mogru. You want a fully developed, polished Keijo fighting game. Maybe one day it'll happen.
You saw Rin being chased by Daishihan flunkies? The hell's that about?
That's what we'd like to know. I mean, there has to be a damn good story there. Also, it seems like Rin knows Shizuku.
That's...
Yes. Enough moping. It's time for a big announcement.
Let me guess, the cosplay event?
Here, you take it too, Shizuku. Please look at these pamphlets, everyone.
Akiba...
Yep, we're at the cosplay section.
What?
We're skipping past this section because I sat through it like twice actually. They're basically watching a very cool show and they're gonna do cosplay and there's a lot of humour, if you could call it that.
All right. With
I think
that,
the best part of this section is just Nana, personally. Nana deserves her own game, to be fair. I'd play it. Ah, there we go. That's the animation. Quick change. It's like really exaggerated. It's a slight difference. I mean, it's better than the regular style. You've got a great idea. I really wish the stream chat interaction thing was like a thing in this version. PC version doesn't have it. PS4 doesn't.
Oh, hey, partner. I've been expecting you.
But
Pop
PS4
sent you,
has
right?
blocked scenes, so why would I stream that, you know? Oh god, I hope Akiba's Beat doesn't have blocked scenes. It probably won't. Since it's an all original.
Hey, thanks for running that over.
Actually, I think the only blocked scene in Akiba's strip in this version of PS4 is just the intro, which is on the main menu.
Look around you. The town is overflowing with cosplayers. It's amazing.
I should have never agreed to this. It's so embarrassing to be seen in public in this getup.
No worries. In Akiba, this is everyday wear.
Your sister did a fantastic job making this outfit. It feels so comfortable.
So, what do you think? How do you like our SP cosplay?
Another fighting section, my favourite. This section's kind of sucks if you're not when you're like running for rent. There's barely any options.
Let's do this. One, two, here we go.
Don't make me angry.
That's how you get underwear in this game. Like, I'm not joking. Trying to behave like the strippers and that. I think maybe you have to get all routes done. I think. Because you can't obtain them otherwise. Well, you can obtain them in Toy Box mode, but then again, Toy Box mode anyway. It's fun if you just want to play all the outfits and All we can do is keep calm and carry on. Oh, that meme. Ugh.
What do you
I hate
think
that
of
so
all
much.
this? Am I
It's because I've
untrustworthy?
seen it on too many t-shirts. And no, we're not interacting with you, Shion. Go away. Next stream we will though. We will be interacting with her quite a bit. Her route is the best route though, because the section where you kind of become a runaway is great. I don't want to spoil too much, but you do a lot of the dynamic does change up in Shion's route more so. More Kaito. And we have... Oh, look, Rin.
Elite guard. So you are involved then.
One, two, go! Hey, hey, go!
Cut it out!
Why you? What do you think? Okay, here we go. Are you still cool?
Do it!
Don't make me angry.
Haven't had an instance where the Y button's been used. Like for the underwear strip, it's very rarely the Y button. Back to Mogra. Are we gonna end up fighting Xenia soon? Oh look, it's Rin again. We have to go and speak to her privately. I think there might be an option to interact with her. Or it's just probably the part where she's like, hey, Daishon Pharmaceuticals are keeping tabs on you, and I need to feel validated, so please listen. Ah, there is interaction.
What? Oh, you are? Well, thanks for your support.
Wow, that really
Daishihan
knocked her
does
down.
manage the fan club, so I guess... Wait, no! That's completely beside the point. Can you think of any other reason why Daishihan would have your contact info? Maybe a job you applied for by...
Yeah, it's the bit at the beginning that she's referencing.
We're not talking about me right now.
And then she joins up with us. Yes, I remember this part.
Take some time to think things through.
So Ren's actually offered to join us, huh? Certainly didn't expect that.
She's a multi-talented person fighting to defend Akiba.
But asking us to kick Shizuku out of the group?
Yeah, it's a bit extreme.
We're still missing too much information. We should ask Miss Kasugai directly about the Daishion connection, I think.
I sent a note to her mail address, but she hasn't written me back yet.
Yeah, she seems all flighty and free-spirited, but she's still a company president. I bet she's got a lot on her plate. Unlike the owner of a certain game bar I know.
Hey now, be nice to your elders.
If the Akiba freedom fighters want to join forces with Rin, I'll understand. I can chase after the synthesters by myself.
Now hold on just a minute.
No one's ever kicking her out
We've
yet.
done great together all this time. We can't split up now.
I don't mean to.
Let's put this whole Rin business on hold for now. It's about time to get out and patrol.
Hooray, more patrol. Oh god. Oh, I forgot how repetitive it could be at times. More patrol. Is this the advert that I'm thinking of? This looks familiar. What game is this? It looks very familiar. This is the game that I was talking about on the other stream the other day. There's a open world area and stuff. Briefly in the trailer. It looks open world. It probably isn't. Those uniforms look very, very familiar, and I can't put my finger on it. Hold on. Could it be that RPG that's on PS4? It's bugging the hell out of me. Let me look, hold on. Red uniforms. It looks like Trails of Cold Steel. It could be, actually, now that I think about it. I'm probably gonna have to play that eventually. I think I've got the first one, actually, on PS4. It'll be like going down the rabbit hole when I play that, probably. I'll play the first one and be like, I've got to play the rest. Yeah, it looks like Trails of Cold Steel, judging by the uniforms and the box art on the front. I mean, from that trailer, it looks like you get to ride a horse at some point in the game. It looks kind of cool, so I'm definitely down for that. You get to fight Xenia's little group again.
We fight.
Say no. Good to go. I'm still cool. So you've gotten stronger. Here we go. No escape.
Hello again, Xenia. For like, what, the 4th time now? And he's got that, like, booster thing.
We fight.
Trouble. Yeah, I'm so glad we got the Izuyoi upgraded. It's making the Xenia encounters go really quick. Oh, hello again, Rin.
No time for questions now.
She's got some scrapes and bruises, but I don't see any signs of serious injury anywhere.
I think we get to interact with Rin again soon enough. And then we find out that they're sisters.
You're welcome to stay here as long as you'd like.
So pop idols can be night eaters too, huh? Truth really is stranger than fiction.
I wish I were your familiar.
Oh, that actually makes me rather uncomfortable. When you say that with such a serious look on your face, I almost feel guilty. Were I to take a familiar, I'd limit myself to sophisticated ladies like my sister, thank you.
Rin, this young man has come to my aid countless times already. So please try not to say such hurtful things about him.
Sis, I can't fault you for being kind-hearted. If you want to take pity on some wretched lowlife, that just shows how compassionate you are.
Hey, not to break up this touching display of emotion, but you've got somebody glaring holes through you right now. If she doesn't say something, she might explode.
Oh, the bit where she gets head planted.
Well, who might you be?
Some wretched lowlife's little sister.
Little sister?
I've been listening to your slanderous ramblings. Nobody, and I mean nobody, is allowed to speak ill of Brody but me.
Well, look at you, cutest thing ever. Ugh! You're nothing at all like your brother. Could it be that he's only your half-brother or some such?
No. We're definitely blood siblings.
Oh, well, thank goodness you got all the good genes. Your adorability is some kind of miracle. I'm gonna pat your head now. Pat, pat.
Somebody help. I'm gonna go to sleep now.
What a charming little lady. Now listen up, minion. Sis may have had some nice things to say about you, but don't let it go to your head. Make sure you know your place and act with all appropriate discretion. If you start to get overly familiar with her, you'll be sorry. Are we clear?
So much for gentle and kind.
Rin, I wonder if you might tell me now why you disappeared, why you ran away.
Greetings and salutations to you all.
Oh,
What's
hello
this
again,
I hear
Shion.
about the Freedom Fighters gaining a new member?
Shion Kasugai!
At ease, Rin. Or shall I call you Ms. Tokikaze? I have no desire to fight you.
Then why did you come here?
Rin, calm down. Let's hear what she has to say.
Thank you, Shizuku. I know you first came to my company because you were looking for something. And I also know there must be a reason you harbor such misgivings about the company now, yes?
There is a reason. It's because of the synthesters who've been terrorizing Akiba. Every time they show up, I search the area, and I always find Daishihan's tracks somewhere nearby. Tracks so deep and obvious you shouldn't even try to deny them. Daishihan's involved, and that's crystal clear.
And that's why you entered our poster girl contest, I suppose.
So, President Shion Kasugai, are you going to stand there and tell me you have no idea what's going on inside your own company? Wherever there are synthesters, Daishihan is always close behind them.
I'm afraid you're only half right, Rin. And the other half is absolutely wrong.
Excuse me?
The reason I've been playing hooky so much lately is because my company suffered a bit of a coup d'etat, you might say.
A coup d'etat? That don't sound good.
A particular faction in the office has been fighting to dethrone me. If they take my place, they'll impose their own management paradigm, very different from mine. Officially, they're pursuing research and development for a new medical breakthrough. Well, breakthrough might be putting it too mildly. Supposedly, this new technology can stimulate the human body at the cellular level.
I think I know where we're at. Yeah.
My...
It's the drug.
Okay, so Miss Kasugai's looking into the Daishihan stuff, right? So let's get back to the problem we got.
And we've got to take out Xenia. Xenia's gonna be simple. And come on, the easy ore is just gonna body him.
So, you didn't back down after all.
I've got your back.
Now,
Let's do this.
Let's do it!
What?
We'll tear it!
It's you. Come.
Here we go!
Oh, cool. We're gonna have Xenia's underwear now.
don't make me angry.
I'll remember this!
I think we picked it up. The spoopy
We
hoops.
got him?
No! It can't be!
Yes, we defeated him. And I'll choose the cringiest line. Hello again, Soga. Good to see you. Goodbye, Soga.
I come from a village of night eaters. We're a long-lived people, much longer lived than ordinary humans by far. However, our reproductive abilities are spotty. We're rarely blessed with children, and our numbers are dwindling. Neighboring villages have forgotten we even exist. Most of us have simply accepted that as our fate and gone on with our lives. But not Soga. He tried to rally the people of the village into actively pursuing some means of keeping the Night Eater legacy alive. Unfortunately for him, no one was interested. I think they'd all given up by that point. The last Night Eater to be born was Rin, and that was over 150 years ago.
Well, the jury's still out on the exact time frame there.
Then, about 2 years ago, Soga disappeared. Rather suddenly at that. It's as if he decided his ruined kin were no longer worth his time, so he turned his back on us and left.
Yes, more stuff about Soga being a dick. My kind of dying out, so I've got to go and make them prosper elsewhere. But I'm also going to use a ton of energy from regular people because, you know, that's how it works. Kind of wish there was an ending where Soap is saved. Hooray, Rin can now have her outfit altered. Although I'm not really going to change it. Because you can change the outfits at the beginning with the character modifier.
Oh, hey! I have an idea.
We have an event
While
with
we're
Rin.
out on patrol, we can pretend you're my manager. Though, if any weird rumors start to surface, you're a dead man. You got that?
Whoa, look! It's Rin! Oh, she's super cute today!
Is she gonna put on another impromptu concert?
Can I shake your hand?
Oh, sorry, my little sheeplings, but I'm on personal business right now. Still, I hope you'll be looking forward to my next show.
Oh, of course! Oh, she's so cool!
Well, of course. It's thanks to the fans that the Rin brand is such a big success, after all. All those squees are what keep me going. There, in front of that store. I'm sensing synthesters. Too bad for them, I can sniff out their cover.
The hell do you want? Wait, aren't you Rin? All right! Give me your autograph, babe.
Hey, hold up. The guy who's with her. Haven't we seen him somewhere before?
Huh? Whoa! These are the guys with the rewards on their heads.
There's a bounty on Rin too, come to think of it. Which means if we take them both down, we get double the reward.
There's a bounty on us? What do you mean by that?
Can't mess this up then. Better take that medicine so we can kick their asses in one go.
Oh yeah, the supplement. Jesus, 4 of them. It ain't gonna be too much trouble. That one NPC has an eye
This stuff
patch.
right here gives you more energy than you know what to do with.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We sure ain't gonna lose now.
Medicine? What did you take exactly?
It's real sweet, see? And it makes you stronger, little by little.
Get ready for a beating!
Let's do this.
Hey, you!
Oh, Rin's big cat. It's
What's going on?
Here she comes.
Whew. Well, that takes care of them. I'll say this much. You're a lot stronger than I gave you credit for.
Imagine if that was the
I
case.
mean, I guess you are Sis's familiar, so it's only natural you could pull your weight. But still.
Actually,
Anyway,
that'd be a pretty cool
we'd better
explanation.
make ourselves
Let's go with
scarce
that.
before my
That's
fans come
canon
around
now.
again.
We may as well.
Something wrong?
They don't exactly explain what the
What are
supplement
you
does
doing?
anyway.
You can't just grab a lady from behind like that. Do you have any shame? You don't deserve to be my sister's... Wait. Is something wrong? Your face looks terrible. I mean, you look deathly pale. Did you take a knock in the head or something?
Need mouth to mouth.
Well, that clinches it. You're just a run-of-the-mill punk. And a creeper, too. Don't tell me you pulled that same line on Sis.
I'm so proud I
If
chose
I
that
find
dialogue
out that you
option.
did, I swear I'll float your body down the condom myself. Come on. Let's go back to Mogra. That medicine those synthesters mentioned. I'm not sure I like the sound of it. I need to make sure Sis knows about it, too.
Yeah, the explanation of the supplement, that's canon now. I mean, they don't even really explain what it does, apart from just makes them stronger, I guess. But in the context of the game's mechanics, it don't mean diddly squat, really.
The synthesters were taking some sort of drug?
I think this proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that Daishihan Pharmaceuticals is tangled up in all this.
It's not outside the realm of possibility.
Sorry to intrude on the conversation, but would you all mind gathering around for a moment?
Oh, what's up? Strategy meeting?
Take a look at this map.
This is a map of Akiba. But what are the points you placed on it?
Those are the locations of all known synthester incidents thus far.
Wow, nice work. This is why you're the dependable one. Your brother never could have put that together.
Oh, come on. I totally could have. Just because I don't always work hard doesn't mean I can't.
So, what did you find out?
The incidents are all contained within a near-perfect circle around Akihabara Station. Every single attack has taken place within a 400-meter radius of that one spot.
Oh, whoa. So what you're saying is... What are you saying exactly?
Well, I'm still not entirely certain about anything, of course. But a distinct pattern like this may be the smoking gun that tells us why Akiba was targeted.
You got a point. If all that mattered was having lots of people around, they could have picked Shinjuku, or Ikebukuro, or hell, downtown Tokyo.
Exactly. And if we can determine the reason Akiba was chosen, we might have an easier time figuring out how to put a stop to all this.
Right. So what is it about Akiba that you can't find anywhere else? Maids? Or fan comics, maybe?
There's a lot around here you can't find anywhere else. If that's all we have to go on, we're not much better off than before. I received a mail from Ms. Kasugai.
Oh? What about?
Let's see. It says, help, in alley near suit shop on Main Street.
What?
If Miss Kasugai is in trouble, we have to go save her.
Well, you can't help but not notice
Hold
it.
it! How do we know this isn't a trap? I don't know about you, but I've never had a reason to trust that woman.
It's the same as Shizuku when she talks.
Maybe
I just
it is
think
a
of
trap,
Yo from
but it's still
Code
very
Vein.
worrying.
Although Code Vein
And
came
what if
out
it's
after,
a
but,
legitimate call for help?
Yeah, it's the Freedom Fighters' motto. No cry for help will ever go unanswered.
Okay, we're gonna go and rescue Shion.
Come on, really? I didn't pick you. I gave you an order. Anyway, enough chit-chat.
A best save as well, since we've come quite a way in since the clear data. I don't want to like mess up and then end up having to load. I'd be like, oh god, I gotta go through the whole game again, sort of deal. Nothing worse than when that happens. I don't think there's a continue from checkpoint in this game, unlike the first game's remake. Or remaster,
Hey, over
I should say.
here! Hurry!
It's her.
Oh, you brought Rin, I see.
Is that gonna make this awkward? Because you've already got some explaining to do. You tell me right now, what was up with that email?
The email. Well, I stumbled upon some misappropriated funds within the company, and when I called attention to it, I found myself ousted as CEO. And that's when I contacted you.
Wait, so when you say ousted?
I found her! This way!
Thought you and your friends could give us the slip, did you? Well, think again.
As you can see, it's been a rather exciting day.
You could have said something earlier.
Huh? You saw the email. What, should I have added more exclamation points after the word help?
Well, now, this is unexpected. Must be our lucky day.
Shion, Kasugai, and Rin together. Both our targets in one place. We'll take them both out right now.
Damn it. It was a trap, wasn't it?
No! Despite how it may look, I assure you, my desire for rescue was and remains quite genuine.
Well, regardless, we're gonna have to fight our way out of this. But I've got questions for you, Shion Kasugai. And I will make you talk once we're done here. Let's do this.
I'm still cool.
Don't make me angry. Hey!
Thank you so much, both of you. You've saved me.
Best way to thank me? Start talking.
Certainly. Anything I know, I'd be more than happy to share.
The synthesters we faced the other day were taking some kind of medicine to power up. That medicine came from Daishihan Pharmaceuticals, didn't it?
Are you honestly still insinuating such outrageous things about me?
Ah, but you're not denying it. Trying to change the subject, aren't you? What do you know? Spill it!
Do I know about a strange drug being used by the synthesters? No, I can't say that I do, but I can hazard a guess as to what it might be. And by the way, when did you become so unladylike?
Meet the real Rin. I don't keep the act up all the time, you know.
That's fine, I suppose.
I'm glad you approve. Now answer the question.
Oh, once we're somewhere else, yes, of course I will. Shall we say back at Mogra?
So wait, you're saying there was a freaking revolt at your office and you got muscled out?
Not quite muscled out, per se. I stepped down of my own free will. Seems I stumbled upon some creative bookkeeping from one particular group within the company, and they didn't much care for the attention.
A revolt, huh? You got any idea who might have called the shots?
Sakaguchi, maybe? Our managing director. You've met him. Or don't you remember? He is rather easy to forget. Not much of a presence, that one.
Oh, yeah, that guy who came to pick you up. He seemed kind of tweaked out.
Koma Sakaguchi. I've been keeping an eye on him myself. His name's right under yours on my list, Shion Kasugai. And if there's embezzlement going on, you can bet it's being funneled right into the organization. To think that little twerp would be in this deep, though.
The group that was chasing me earlier were all Sakaguchi's people. I ask you, is it really such a threat for little old me to be wandering the streets of Akihabara? Sadly, I uncovered nothing relating to the drugs Rin described. Perhaps they're one of Sakaguchi's pet projects he doesn't like to talk about.
So what will you do now, Miss Kasugai?
Well, fortunately, I've been receiving offers from numerous colleges and research labs. So I have options to mull over for my future at the very least. Of course, that's after we sort out this whole Synthester mess. And until we do sort it out, I'd very much like to be a part of your group. I'm deeply curious to see how far the Synthester's influence has spread. And while we're finding that out, I may be able to help you in some small way.
So you want to join the Freedom Fighters?
Don't tell me I don't meet your requirements. I have a certificate of residence from Chiyoda City if it helps with the paperwork.
Nah, scraps of paper don't mean a thing here. All you need to join us is a love for Akiba deep in your heart.
Well, in that case, I'm perfectly qualified, even if I don't quite look the part.
She is here pretty much all the time lately. I don't see any problem letting her join, do you?
Hey, why the hell not? Welcome aboard. Now that you're one of us, what do you say we drop the formalities and just call you Shion?
That would be lovely. Thank you.
All right, we're one stronger now, so let's get back out there and do some damage.
Seems good to me.
Man, first Rin, now Shion. The Freedom Fighters keep growing and growing.
It's just the part where we're doing Sakaguchi now.
Overflowing with smiles, I am Pinkrism! Huh? No. Wait, huh? I have no idea what you're saying, Kazi. Oh, was my pronunciation off? One more time, then. Overflowing with smiles, I am Pinkrism! Bam! Okay, so I understood all the words in that, but, you're still not making any sense. It's like word salad. Then I'll make it make sense! This is cosplay from Akiba Squad Strip Prism! And if I knew what Akiba Squad Strip Prism was, that would be helpful.
All right, now calm down, both of you. Kati is clearly showing you her cosplay for a reason. Perhaps to convey a certain feeling?
Feeling? That's right! I thought maybe you could try to fight battles while wearing a cute style outfit like this. You're always wearing goth punk style clothing, so maybe it's time to try an image change. Okay, I think I've more or less gotten a handle on what you're asking. Still a little fuzzy on the details, though. That outfit's very cute, and far be it from me to pick apart your fashion sense. But I really think that's a you outfit. Can't imagine it would look that good on me, or anyone else. Oh, but it does. Toko! Come on over so she can see! Sagisaka?
Brimming with hope, I am... Ambrism?
No! You must put more energy into your intro. Your spirit was much better at the cosplay fest.
Yeah, but that was a festival. It was fun. That made it easy. Here, I don't think I can do this.
This seems really out of character for you, Sagisaka. What's going on?
She kind of just told me to put this on with no explanation.
Just look, don't talk. See that it's not just me, but any cute girl who is able to wear cute clothing and look good non-conditionedly. Okay, but You have to understand, I've spent a lot of time building a very specific image for myself. See, Rin has this dark, edgy vibe with just this tiny little naughty streak. It takes a lot of work to keep that up. I don't really want to blur that line, you know what I mean?
Glistening with purity, I am Sapphism.
What? Sis?
See? Even your sister Shizuku looks lovely in that outfit. It would suit you just as well, Rin.
If you live in fear of self-reform, your soul will stagnate. You should know that just as well as I, Rin.
Does cosplay really count as self-reform?
Sis, you look beyond divine. Sheer beauty exudes from every pore of you, and your very presence is so bewitching that even the goddess of beauty herself couldn't look away. It's as if you're the embodiment of the Night Eater's soul. Gazing upon you has cleansed my heart.
Now hold on just a minute here. You didn't say anything like that when you saw me in this getup.
What are you just standing around like an idiot for? Go get my digital camera. Go! We're going to hold a cosplay photo shoot for my sister.
We are the unbreakable wall that keeps Akiba safe from harm. We are Akiba Squad Striprism.
Well, it's good to see a little sisterly love at least.
So do you finally understand now how well a cute, adorable outfit would suit you too, Rin? Well, hang on. It looks good on Sis because Sis is gorgeous. That's it. No. It would look good on you too. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, for what it's worth, I'm pretty sure this kind of crazy getup would look way cuter on you than it does on me.
Can't hurt to at least give it a try, right? That way you can judge for yourself after you've seen it in action.
Ugh, what's with all the pressure? What am I, surrounded here? What do you think, Minion? Man, even you?
If you're receiving this many requests, isn't it worth taking under advisement? Listening to the fans is an essential part of being an Akiba idol, after all.
You do have a point. I guess I'll give it a shot. As long as it's nothing drastic. I mean, one little accessory could throw off my whole image. Oh, this is gonna be fun!
Wow, I guess my sacrifice wasn't in vain after all.
Will you cosplay SP with me, Rin?
No, I don't think I'm ready to go that far. I'll leave that to Toko and Kati.
Damn, guess I can't get out of this that easy. Huh.
Anyway, what do you say we strike while the iron's hot? Come on, manager. It's time to do some accessory shopping.
He pretty much is our manager now, ain't he?
If that's what the kids are calling it these days.
Hey, zip it. I go for my little sheeplings, so that I may fire the starting pistol to my future before the phosphorescence of the half-moon shines upon them.
Ooh, Rin's back in idle mode. It's been a while.
Go get him, Tiger.
So yeah, that entire scene with the cosplaying, I forgot about that. Fun little interaction with Rin.
Welcome! So I said I was in for trying out a cutesy look, but where do I even start? Sis can make anything she wears look good, but me, I just can't make up my mind. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm leaving it all up to you.
Oh, that's fair.
Pick out an accessory that you think would look good on me.
Goblin mask. Well.
Take notes from a distance. You'll be safer that way. I'm starting to think maybe you're not cut out to be my manager. Unfortunately, I made such a big production of telling everyone we were going to pick out accessories, I really can't go back empty-handed. Which means it's time for Operation Clean Sweep. We start at one end and try on every single thing right down the line. Not liking this one. And this one's got a nice design, but the color's all wrong. Can't believe I let myself get tucked into this. Cutesy can mean just about anything these days. Trying to find just the one right thing is like catching a cloud out of the sky.
Not gonna lie, having different like outfits that she'd be wearing and we could actually see it would actually be kind of fun. That would actually make the gag kind of work. Here it's just lost because they didn't make any other CGs.
Is there something I can do for you?
Are you Rin? Wow, it really is you.
This is not a good time to run into one of my sheeplings. Especially not when he's a synthester.
Hey, can't synthesters fall in love with pop idols too?
No, they can't.
Well, that was a short romance. If that's how it's gonna be, then we'll just show you we love you with force.
Okay, showing love with force is absolutely not appropriate and will not be tolerated. Seriously, synthester or no, for one of my fans to even think of that, that's just wrong on so many levels. Come, manager. Let's show these ruffians the door so we don't disturb this lovely establishment and then whoop their candy asses till they get a freaking clue.
Here we go.
We'll tear it.
Little, take this!
Oh no, I'm stuck. This happened before. It'd be good if the game would let me get my weapon out. I don't know why the game doesn't let me have me start with the weapon drawn. Instead we just stood there not with our weapon out.
You better start praying.
Okay.
It's too hard. I don't know what one purpose
Guiding my little sheeplings onto the path of righteousness is yet another of the idol Rin's many sacred duties. Never forget that. Now then, let's get back in there and continue our accessory extravaganza. I feel weird. Like I'm all self-conscious now. What do you think? Does it look good on me? I mean, again, there's this image I'm trying to keep up. Sis can rock this look, no question, but me? I'm just not really sure. You think it makes me happy to hear you say that?
Huh?
Though I do have to say I think we picked the right one. It's the best they had to offer by far. I hate using the process of elimination to decide, but you can't argue with the results. Still can't believe I wound up with an accessory you picked out for me. Next time, I need to weigh my options a little more carefully. Still, even if you did come up with some questionable choices here and there, you've got a pretty good sense of things overall, I'd say. Keeping you on as my manager might not be quite so bad after all. It helps that you're nice and resilient, too. Oh, which reminds me. You know that sudden weakness you had a little while back? You still get that?
Worried? Like that would ever happen.
I was, just thinking, your destiny is to be worked to the bone pretty much. Forever. If not as a Night Eater familiar, then as my manager. And I wanted to make sure your body was up to the task, so good luck with that, I guess. Anyway, how about we get back to Mogra? Well...
Hey, welcome back.
Where's everyone else?
They all had something or another to do and went their separate ways. But actually, I'm glad you're here, Rin. There's something I've been meaning to ask you.
Oh? What would that be?
When I was listening to your song at that concert, this imagery just popped into my head out of the blue. It was like scenery. But it wasn't random. I felt like it was made to match your lyrics perfectly. I just thought it was kind of weird, so I wanted to ask you about it. Have you heard of that before? Is there a name for it? Maybe on the off chance that it was intentional? Like some kind of Night Eater, I don't know, magic?
Well, I definitely wouldn't call it magic. But it might have been an effect of the words themselves. Their inner essence, their soul.
Soul?
Words do have souls, you know. Words are vessels. They hold our entire world. They carry everything we know all across the globe all the time. Think of the potential for power in that. When I'm singing, I put bits of my own thoughts and feelings into each and every word before I send them out to my fans. It could be that every one of them sees the same thing as you when they hear the spirit of the message.
I kind of get what you're saying. It's almost like a form of hypnotism, right?
Sure. For more sensitive people, it could be.
Huh. Are you saying I'm sensitive? Well, yeah, I can always tell when you've done something you shouldn't have. But that's not really that impressive.
Well, if you're in doubt, we could put your sensitivity to the test. I'm really not much of a hypnotist, but I could at least send out a few simple suggestions and we'll see if they affect you.
Oh, I remember this bit.
Really? Yeah, I'd love to try that.
This bit's amazing.
But, what kind of suggestions are we talking about? Oh, wait! I know! How about you convince me I'm the strongest warrior ever and I can take out like 100 synthesters one after another without breaking a sweat?
Somehow I thought you were gonna say something more ladylike.
Well, I can try to think of something else.
No, let's go with that. Right, you ready? Whenever you're ready, just look into my eyes.
Stare.
Toko Sagisaka, you are the world's strongest warrior. You are peerless, able to face down an army of 1,000 even by your lonesome. No one in Akihabara can stand a chance against your incredible skill. Something like that, I guess.
Not that anyone could possibly get hypnotized from just that. I mean, come on. Huh? Sagisaka, you're staring.
Time to go thin out the synthester herd.
Whoa! Wait, Sagisaka!
The hunt begins.
Stop! Wow. I wouldn't have guessed she was that sensitive. Why are you just standing there? You're not going to tell me you're hypnotized too. Come on! We need to chase her down before she hurts herself.
Yeah, so this like backfired.
We'll start on Junk Street and work our way out from there. Come on!
Yeah, this is where the route takes a bit of a difference. I think there's an instance where Kani gets, or Katie, gets hypnotized as well, but I can't remember if that's Shion's route or... Actually, it might be, now that I think about it.
Spoils. The spoils of war.
There she is!
All who stand before me will fall.
Yeah, this is really bad. She's not just going after synthesters. It's like anyone she sees is an enemy. Seriously, I wasn't even trying. It wasn't supposed to work. You ready?
Worked too well.
You and I are gonna have to stop her, together. If we strip her clothes off, the shock alone should snap her back to her senses.
Face me, cowards. None shall escape my wrath.
Let's do this. You look like you need a
Oh yeah, security guard show up, which we didn't even bother with. And she's got red hair. Because the
What the-
models have switched.
What if I...
Ah! Why aren't I wearing any clothes? Oh, good. You're back. Here, you can get dressed now.
Thanks. Don't tell me I fell for your spell hook, line, and sinker.
I'm afraid you did.
Ugh, I'm really sorry. I feel like I must have caused some serious trouble, especially for you two.
No, this was my fault. That hypnotism bit was supposed to be a trick. I had no idea it was going to work so well. Though, now I do have a whole new respect for my own power.
Yeah, I think I'll stick to listening to your music from now on. Thanks.
I will say, you had some pretty good moves while you were under. If you ever want to become my familiar, I bet you'd be a force to be reckoned with.
Hint, hint.
I'll pass on that, I think.
Well, at least we're all okay. Back to Mogra, anyone?
I think we're going back to the main plot now. Oh look, Conception 2.
I can't wait for my next concert now.
You seem over the moon today, Rin.
No more than usual. This is how I always am, always. It's not like I'm having some kind of endorphin rush just because my sister said she liked my outfit. Nothing like that at all, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're on some kind of rush, all right.
Not to put a damper on your good mood, but may I ask if the concert you have planned is another impromptu outdoor show?
That's the idea, yes.
In that case, you might want to postpone it at least for a little while.
But why? Plain twin?
Oof.
I know that I'm probably the least standout character among the freedom fighters, but I don't much appreciate being called out on it.
Oh, poor Yuto.
Well, how about if I call the other one Dumbass Twin? Fair?
What the? Are you just gonna let her insult us like that?
Fine then. I was just trying to be friendly.
Right, so postponing the concert. Why would I want to do that again?
Ah, well, you see, Shion Pharmaceuticals is cause for concern, to say the least. We've already seen that they're hunting you and Miss Kasugai relentlessly. And it stands to reason that their pursuit will only escalate further from here. It seems wise not to draw their attention.
But I was planning to reveal my new image to the world.
Yuto's right. Might not be worth it in the end. If you want to show the world how much you've changed, you can always do it right here in my bar.
What purpose would that serve? It wouldn't mean anything to my little sheeplings.
Then let's show them. Let's show them all.
Hello,
Miss
Shion.
Kasugai.
What are you saying? We just got done talking about how dangerous a live show would be.
And I'm saying that's all the more reason to put one on.
What did you have in mind?
I was hoping you could help me lure Daishihan out of hiding. Sakaguchi is extremely weak-willed, so with any luck, a mere warning from me is all it'll take to make him second-guess everything he's doing.
Yeah, so we're doing the
I simply need to make him realize
distraction
he's
thing.
playing with forces beyond his control, and the rest should be easy.
So you believe that act alone can put a rift between Daishihan and the organization?
I don't mind being the decoy for this little sting, but the enemy won't come to us easily. That's why I want to make use of Rin. If we spread the news that Rin and I will be in the same place at the same time, the guilty party won't be able to resist the chance to secure us both. In fact, I imagine Sakaguchi is simply dying to see the look of anguish on my face as he captures me. So I've no doubt he'll be there with bells on, not to mention some hired goons at his side.
Do you truly believe it will work?
Sakaguchi is a small-minded individual. His behavioral patterns are startlingly easy to read. Of course, this all assumes you trust me well enough to lend me your support, which of course I'd greatly appreciate.
Don't speak out of turn. You're going to help out with whatever I decide to do. That's what a manager's for. And I've decided to greenlight this plan of yours, Shion Kasugai. It's not a bad idea.
Oh, so you've put your faith in me then. How very gracious. Thank you.
So let me get this straight. Your plan is to give this managing director guy a stern talking to? Gotta say, I feel bad for the poor bastard.
Could it be, Rin, that you want to put on your live show so badly you would go along with anything?
What? That's
rather
ridiculous. What gave you that idea?
Probably the part where she looked into your eyes for like half a second and saw that she totally nailed it.
Well, what does it matter anyway? Let's not sweat the details. If we're going through with this, we need to leak the time and place for the concert online.
All right. Sounds like it's my time to shine then. I can spread anything across Pitter in a matter of seconds.
Would you be comfortable being Rin's bodyguard? I'll look after Miss Kasugai's safety.
That's very comforting, although if all goes well, that won't be necessary.
Cool. We're going viral. Been a while since your last live show, Rin, so we've already got a ton of responses.
Well, that's wonderful to hear. I can feel the anxiousness of my little sheeplings even now.
Everything's set then. Let's go. To the usual spot.
Roger that. Come on, everybody, to Akihabara Station.
we go.
Well, the stage is all set. My own precious stage here at the station. The Night Eater village where I grew up, they're all about tradition. They treat all these ancient customs like they're sacred commandments, all tried and true. I mean, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, there's a lot to be said for keeping this incredibly ancient culture alive through all these countless centuries. Literally, countless. But still, I've been around longer than just about all of you combined, and most of that time's been taken up with rituals and lessons and solemn reverence for the past. It gets old. When I first came to Akiba, it was just to hunt synthesters. But the more time I spent here, the less I was able to control that little voice inside of me that was screaming to get out. My own voice. The one that said, screw customs, screw traditions, this is who I am. This is what I want to tell the world. And that's when I took the first step. I took that voice inside of me, all the thoughts and feelings I'd bottled up in my life, and I turned it into song. Then, all of a sudden, there were people all around me listening. People who actually cared what I thought and how I felt. I was an outsider here, but all these total strangers were cheering me on. And those strangers are what keep me going. They're the reason I'm so dedicated to carrying out my mission. I want to protect them all.
That's quite noble, actually.
Akiba is a place where all forms of expression can find open arms and open minds. And the new me, complete with accessory chosen by you, is sure to find just as many fans just as easily. There's this passion in me now, right down to my cells. I don't even know what it's for. It's like I'm about to find some new place no one's ever seen, and then sing about it. It won't be long now, my little sheeplings!
Do you actually get to hear a song by her now? I can't remember if we do.
Rin's changed. There's a certain radiance about her now that was never there before.
I see it too. When I first laid eyes upon her, I felt a jolt through my body, as if the universe were saying, keep an eye on this one. And her idol aura seems even greater now than before.
Does that mean you're the one who adopted her as an ad girl for Daishihan?
I was the one who made the initial push for her, yes. I could never forgive myself if I let such an outstanding talent slip through my fingers. Though I don't think she realizes the role I played in her success.
That's quite ironic.
I can sense an intense, murderous hatred directed at us right now.
Looks like the Daishihan agents have made their entrance. Let's back away from the stage. Nice and slow and without calling any undue attention to ourselves.
Well, well. It's good to see you again, Ms. President. Or should I say, Ms. Former President. With Rin performing just across the way, I take it you two are in on this together? I wouldn't be surprised if you're the one who sent her after me, since you seem to be such good friends now.
Oh no, nothing of the sort. Rin didn't trust me either at first.
Oh, I see.
At any rate, I'm certain you have a mountain of work waiting for you, so I'll get right to the point. I want you to sever your ties with the organization. Bringing synthesters into the business arena is, well, nothing short of reckless endangerment, to put it kindly.
So, that's your angle then. I'll be sure to take your recommendation under serious advisement. Though it's unlikely anyone will give it any real consideration. You are, after all, no longer the CEO of our company. You're not associated with us at all anymore, in fact. And I don't recall us ever taking advice on company policy from the general public before.
I suppose not. Well, if I'm nothing more than a member of the general public in your eyes now, why not simply let me live my life in peace?
If we do that, What guarantee do we have that you won't go spreading baseless rumors about us? As soon as this little show is over, I'd like you and Rin to come with me.
Oh? Kidnapping and confinement are both rather serious crimes, you know.
It'd be completely voluntary, I assure you. And you have my personal guarantee that you'll be treated with all due respect. Though, if you happen to decline, I will have to give my associates a chance to persuade you.
So, you're asking nicely, but we either go quietly or kicking and screaming. We always used to say you didn't have the spine to be a director, but it seems you've grown one after all.
All right, then. Take this woman to the location we discussed.
Yes, sir.
Surprise counterattack.
So, you brought...
Okay, we've seen this bit. We just got to fight it.
Good to know.
Let's go. Dirty dancing off me! Hold me! Dirty dancing off me! Not good.
Then we get to see Soga show up again. Oh wait, no, there's still more people around. Okay, that's that section done with. Never get to see Soga again.
Please.
Yeah, we've seen this bit. Hello, Soga.
Big brother.
Rin, you understand, don't you? The Night Eaters face annihilation, and to save them, we must act now. Or perhaps you'd prefer to remain a prisoner of the old ways and allow our people to shrivel into nothingness.
That's...
What you're neglecting to mention is that your dark utopia would see humans annihilated in our place. You can't possibly justify that.
But my plan has no need for the annihilation of mankind. Humans will simply serve a different purpose. They will live on as our sustenance. It is our right as beings born into this world to fight tooth and nail against our own extinction.
Big brother, I know how much our people mean to you. How much you want to keep us all alive. But there has to be another way.
There has to be a future where Night Eaters and humans can live together side by side.
We can never coexist with humans. You must have pondered it yourself, Rin, have you not? The reason none of us can have children? The answer is simple. We no longer have enough life energy. We are monsters who feed on the energy of humans. Whatever else may be said, that is an unquestionable fact. Without the life energy our bodies crave, we have nothing to nurture our young, which means our young never take shape at all. So what harm is there in siphoning the energy we need from humans, who can't be bothered to use it in the first place?
Big brother. It sounds like your mind is set. But would you at least hear us out?
I cannot simply stand by and watch my people fall to ruin, no matter what you might say. That's why I will create this dark utopia, one way or another.
Rin, I don't think we can reach him. And we're running out of time. We have no choice but to stop him by force.
Well, you're right about one thing. You are running out of time. Have you not noticed, Shizuku? That boy's body seems to have reached its limit.
Oh, the bit where we're, like, tired. Yeah. Coming towards the end, pretty much. Just make sure any interactions with Ren we mop up.
Of course.
Damn fool. If you die after all we've been through, I am never forgiving you.
His fever. It's still not breaking.
So much for standard medicine. What could have brought this on?
If his condition was
Yeah, we're coming towards the end, pretty much. This route plays pretty much the same. All routes lead to Soga, I believe. Shion's route is
Broke down.
same kind
You
of
shouldn't
deal,
be
but
up.
the way you get there is kind of different.
Dude, you can barely stand. Don't try to be a hero.
As you are now, you wouldn't be much help to her.
Bit where the base is attacked. There we go, I caught up with them.
Whoa! What the hell are you thinking?
You're in such a weak state, and yet... Why are you here? I told you not to come.
Seriously, we left you behind for a reason, you know. But I guess it's good to see you. And you definitely get some manager points for this. You've got guts, I'll give you that much.
I can feel Soga's presence, albeit faintly. There can be no doubt. The key to his plan is inside this building.
You're probably right. So then, what exactly are we expecting to find here?
A source of entropy and corruption. Beyond that specifically, we'll find out. If we eliminate the source, we eliminate the problem. But we need to hurry.
Sis, we've got company.
Grah! You ain't
Yeah, I'm gonna fight these people again.
Don't make me angry.
Over here. Over here. Let's do this. Here we go. You look like you need a hand.
There we go. It's collecting again, that's left over.
I think we got him. Are you okay?
Oh, interaction.
I'll be okay on my own, thanks. I don't need you to look after me.
Reinforcements. A whole pack of them.
Sis, I've got this.
No. I'll stay here and fend them off. You two go find Soga.
Come on, sis, don't talk nonsense.
Somebody needs to stay behind, and he can't be that somebody in his condition.
Well, then I'll do it.
No, Rin, you need to take him and go. You two have what it takes to stop Soga. I believe in you both.
But sis!
Man, those two sure do yap on and on. Yeah, you know what? How about if you all just die right here?
Yeah-ha!
You're not getting your hands on these two. Go on. Now. Both of you.
All right. Thanks, sis. We'll be right back. So until then, just... Right, let's just get this over with. Is this the core of Big Brother's Dark Utopia?
Well, well, I'm impressed you made it this far. Though you'll forgive me if I don't give you the warmest of welcomes.
Big Brother. Big Brother, there's still time. You can still call this off. We can put a stop to this nonsense right now.
Nonsense? Oh, Rin. Your lack of faith wounds me. This device, you see, ensures the continued survival of the Night Eater clan in perpetuity. Think of it like Noah's Ark. The output still needs some fine-tuning, but once we find just the right, glorious frequency, all who come to Akihabara will find themselves drained of their energy before they even know what hit them. One gentle tug on each mortal body, and all those lifetimes' worth of energy will be ours.
Then all that'll happen is no one will come to Akiba anymore. The whole area will turn into a ghost town.
Akiba, a ghost town? I find that highly unlikely. As the greed and the passion are sucked from the marrow of its people, the town will swell with its majesty. Few will be able to avert their gaze.
But why? Why Akiba? Why do you need to hurt these people?
Because this town is perfectly suited to my needs. You see, Akihabara's particular brand of lust and desire is entirely unique.
Unique? How?
Theft, corruption, deception. These are wants which go against man's natural instincts. They are foul and disgusting. But here, those festering desires are ignored, and in their place is unadulterated lust, but a pure lust, new and untarnished. Here, pilgrims offer their devotion, laying down their livelihoods for animation, for games, for songmakers. A new form of piety has flourished within these streets, in reverence to an entirely new sort of God.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's the truth, and I can prove it. The energy I've collected from the people in this town has been inordinately fine and pure. These people have remained chaste in service to their view of the world. Akiba is utterly awash in unspoiled virginity. Surely you felt it yourself during your performances, no? You may call it cheering, and you may regard those who cheer as mere fans. But they're no different from the pious, worshipping their own false idol.
That's...
And you've come to enjoy this town, haven't you? I doubt you even want to go back home. So, why not walk alongside these people you adore forever, all while feasting upon the energy they willfully offer you?
You're right. I do love this town. And I do understand just how much you care about our people, and how much you want to see them survive. And if you feel like you have to do whatever it takes to keep our village from dying out, I understand that too. But it's still wrong. And I can't let you go through with it. Listen, if we have to take away the smiles of all the people who live here in order to live forever, then maybe we don't deserve to live forever.
You do recall I've never suggested we kill them. We'll simply be changing the framework through which their lives play out.
You're forcing a new way of life on them. Trust me, that'll kill their smiles in no time.
I have seen countless Night Eaters lie down and fade away, one after another, needlessly, pointlessly. There is no agony greater than being forced to part with loved ones before their time. It feels a little something like this.
No! Hey! Get it together, please!
The boy's body is gone as far as it can. He won't last much longer now.
Big brother, what have you done?
He's Shizuku's familiar, is he not? Which means he is, more or less, of the Night Eater bloodline. If you should aid me in my ambitions, Ren, I'd have no objections to saving his life. There's more than enough energy to spare in this machine, after all.
If I help you? But that would mean...
You don't have time to waver on this decision. He only has moments remaining.
Hey! The hell are you thinking, pretending to sleep at a time like this? You can't die on me! Not yet! Not yet! Oh, thank goodness. You're still alive.
He was pulled back from the verge of demise once before, by Shizuku, as you'll recall, when she made him her familiar. What will you do, Ren? One way or another, your answer will change his life.
That's it. That's what I'll do.
Hmm?
I learned a lot when I settled here in town. I met so many people. We traded words and feelings. I ran. I sang. I got nervous. I smiled. I've gained so much from all of it. But I finally know what the most important thing of all is. This is an order. Take my blood, and with it, carve out the coming years by my side. With me. For me.
Are you mad? Forging a blood contract with another Night Eater's familiar? The very notion of a double contract is beyond absurd. Stop this at once, Ren. You have no idea what could happen.
I'll only say this once, so listen carefully. I want to save you. I want you to live by my side. Thank you. Now, drink my blood. I, Rin Tokikaze, do hereby decree that this man receive life anew from the blood we two now share. Arise, familiar.
I see now that you seek a radically different solution to the problem our people face. You seek a way for us to survive, as we are.
That's exactly right. And this man, whom I just brought back from the dead, is proof positive that there's always an option C. But don't you dare worry me again like that, you jerk! Harmony nothing. I plan to work you harder than ever now. So listen up, big brother. We both want to see our people survive. But what's done is done. You can't change the past. I'm gonna bring our people back my way, by fusing the traditions of the past with the wave of the future.
If you think you can accomplish that, then do it. Defeat me, and prove the merit of your methods.
All right, minion. Time for your first official task as my familiar. You're gonna fight my jackass brother and put a halt to his dark utopia once and for all.
I'll save you. Here we go.
I wish we could get the easy oi in its own way for this game. Sadly we can't.
True strength. I was not unprepared for this. Very well, then. If this is to be the trial my people must overcome, then by my hand it shall be overcome. Ha!
Big brother, are you letting all your power loose at once? But why? Even if you win this fight, you're gonna burn out and die.
I've come too far to back down now. I will sacrifice anything for the survival of the Night Eaters, even my own life.
Big words. But I hope you know we're ready to call that bet. This will be Rin's last number. And I'll be singing it till my dying breath if I have to.
Hold him down, minion. Hey, where do you think you're looking? Pervert! Aww. You better start praying!
Not yet.
We've got different minions to fight. One's in yellow.
Don't make me angry.
I think we did it.
No, this can't be. I've been taken down by raw power. Perhaps it's my fate to be ousted by a superior force.
Damn it. Big brother, just stop already. The battle is over.
Is this the end? Our future, the bright future I saw for us, will never come to pass.
That's not true at all. I've already told you I'm going to see to it that the Night Eaters survive. And my way won't need sacrifice. I'll save our people without harming another living soul. Step by step, we're going to learn to work together with the humans and share what we each have. And we'll find a way to hold on to everything we love. All of us will. Just like he and I have.
I see. Perhaps I was too impatient. We have several hundred years yet to find a better solution. I'm going to be returning to the darkest depths of night, a little ahead of you. Rin, we will never see each other again.
Wait! Big brother! I can tend to your wounds.
No, there's no point. But before I go, I must ask the boy, are you prepared to live out your days as a Night Eater's familiar? I'm glad to hear it. Please, take good care of your contractors. This is goodbye, Ren. I'm sorry. Give my apologies to Shizuku as well.
Big brother! Well, Akiba's saved, but we all paid the price. We've lost our brother. And I have no idea what we're going to do without him.
Well, yeah. That goes without saying. Big Brother cared more about the Night Eater's future than anyone else. He obsessed over it all the time. And if nothing else, I need to make sure that desire lives on. Oh, yeah. How are you feeling? I guess the double blood contract is holding then. I really had no idea how it would turn out. It was just a spur-of-the-moment idea. But it seems to have done the trick. It saved you. And I'm glad it did. Not that I was worried about you or anything. I just, you know, needed you for the fight, that's all. But, thank you.
Praise me harder.
I take it all back. Come on, let's get out of here. I'm worried about Sis. And then, let's go home. To the Akihabara we saved.
Hard to believe it's been a whole week since that Dark Utopia mess.
Time passed so quickly. But doesn't it strike you as kind of weird? I mean, we're talking about this huge incident with all these people involved, but the news has already just forgotten about it. Like there hasn't been a peep lately.
Well, to be fair, they can only repeat "cause still unknown" so many times, can't they? Beyond that, it seems no one has anything left to say.
Not even Daishihan Pharmaceuticals? You'd think they'd be taking some heat for this at least.
Maybe they are, but that's not my problem anymore now, is it?
Don't matter none to me anyway. Everything's wrapped up and back to normal, and that's good enough in my book. Don't seem like nobody died in the whole Synthestor hullabaloo neither. At least, I ain't heard about it if anybody did. Tons of people hospitalized after getting their energy sucked out, though.
Supposedly, all the Synthestors who burned up in the sun turned back into humans and were found collapsed on the street, believe it or not. They're in tremendous pain and have to go through rehabilitation before they can rejoin society at large, but, well, that's the price you pay, I suppose.
As long as Protector is good, that's all that matters.
So everything's more or less okay in Akiba. But what about you Night Eaters?
Our people used to be worshipped as earth deities, feeding off the piety of our loyal subjects. But these days, the nights have grown a bit less dark, and nature has become a bit less threatening. Our hearts used to beat to the people's prayers, but now those prayers are silent, and our powers fade.
Is it that lack of piety that's keeping you from having children? Is there just not enough life energy for the task? Is that why you're dying out?
Soga thought he could take the desires of Akiba's people and harness them into a new kind of piety to replace what we had before. And he was doing it for us, all of the Night Eaters, myself and Rin as well. He was doing it to give us a future.
To give your whole race a future. I think I would have gone to those extremes for my brother too, if I had to. Because if anything ever happened to him, it would be troubling. Very troubling indeed.
Well, no matter what he was trying to accomplish, his methods were just plain wrong. But his heart was in the right place, and his dream of seeing our people bounce back,
That was a good cause. So I'm gonna make it happen.
Oh, Shizuku's leaving again.
Sis, take care of yourself.
You too, Rin. Remember, you have a tendency to get cold at night, so be sure to cover yourself all the way before bed.
That was a long time ago. I'm fine now.
I can't believe you're really going. I never know what to say in situations like this.
I hope you'll come visit us again sometime. I know a great bike route if you're ever interested.
If you should ever have any trouble, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'll be here for you.
Let's watch Strip Prison SDX next time.
I'll leave the upstairs room just the way it is, in case you ever want to come back.
Come back to Mogra for a visit sometime. Promise you will.
Thank you. I know how hard it is for you to be outside, and I appreciate you coming to see me off.
It's not like I don't ever go out, you know.
I really think you should stay, sis.
I've already told you 1,000 times. I need to consult with the others about what took place here. And besides... No, never mind. It's probably just my imagination.
Sis.
It's time for me to go. Thank you all again for coming to see me off. Please look after Rin for me. All right then. Take care.
Can't believe she's gone.
We'll see her again, I'm sure of it.
Maybe we can visit the Night Eater village someday.
Well, Shizuku's gone off to walk her own path, so I think it's about time we do the same.
Yeah, I hear you there, Pops. Gotta seize the day, since you never know when this game bar's gonna go under.
Hey, that ain't funny.
It's nothing, really. I'd like to be left alone for a while, if that's all right.
Rin seems very depressed.
Must be really hard on her being away from her sister like this.
Mr. Manager, whatever are you doing staring off into space at a time like this? I believe that was your cue to run after her.
Go. To a happier life. IRL.
You're the only one who can be there for her right now.
She's right. Come on, get the lead out and chase her down.
I said I wanted to be alone. Why would you follow me? Now that the danger's gone, there's really no reason for us to stay bound, you know. So, I hereby set you free. I can't handle you being near me. I sing for the legions of fans who adore me. I give them my voice, and they give me their love. But when you're near, I get this strange feeling all through my body. It's like my brain can't handle you and everything turns upside down. And... damn it, fine, I'll say it. I'll just come right out and say it. When you're near me, I'm not the Rin who sings for all her fans. Instead, I feel like I could be just your idol. Yours alone. And that's just... I can't. I'm a failure as a pop idol. It's pathetic. That's why... I just have to put some distance between us. I have to.
What's going on? I can't stop crying. It's like everything you said just keeps on echoing inside me, right through my heart. It can't be. What's wrong with me? I'm actually happy. Why? What have you done to me? I guess I'll let it go for today. Because you made me realize something really important. Something I buried deep down. So I have a favor to ask of you. Will you go on supporting me? You know, keep me in check, like you have been, but forever? You wouldn't mind that, would you? Wait, no, that's not the way to ask. Support me! That's an order! You promise? You're my familiar, you know. The only one I have in all the world. But even more than that, you're someone special to me. I need you with me in order to keep moving forward. I want you at my side the whole way. Wherever we go, I want the wind to carry your voice and mine together all across the world. And I plan to go full speed ahead, okay? I don't want to hear any complaints about how you can't keep up. I can see by the look in your eyes that you're ready to start this journey. So let's go then. Let's go find that new Akiba no one's ever seen.
There we go. That's Rin's ending. There we go. What did we get for this route anyway? Playable character models. We now have Rin, naturally. Orn Reneri Toko. That's the Toko that's hypnotized, I believe. And more residents of Akihabara, so probably some more models that weren't unlocked until now. Main character setting has been unlocked, so now Rin can now be used, her model. Also got the long boots, the standard. That seems to be at the end of every route by the looks of it. Rin's pumps in his Oxford's Rin's memento. They've got more Rin focused stuff this time. I think that's her walk stance and obviously her shoes. Not bad. I don't mind Rin's route. It's not completely awful, I guess. Yeah, it is. It's a very repetitive route. The next route will be better though. Shion's is a bit better than Ren's. Yeah, I'm gonna save the data for now. We only have 2 routes left to go. We only have when are we unlocking the thick legs? Never. You have to play the awful sequel for that, which I'll end up getting around to eventually. But yeah, we've got 2 routes left to go. As you can see, Rin's popped up on the screen now, which means we've got her route done. So yeah, we've got our clear data for the next stream when we do Shion's route. And then after I'm done with the Shion route, at that point I'll do the sister route as well in a separate stream. Although the sister route is really short. It's like 6 missions, for her, and then the game just ends abruptly. I think there's an ending CG though for the sister. I can't remember exactly what happens. I'm sure you just skip town with your sister at the end of the game, I think. Can't quite recall. But, you know, it is what it is, as they say. Overall, I liked Toko's ending, and I liked Shuzuku's. Rin's is kind of eh, really. It's just Rin being Rin at the end of the day. Although she did show some sort of character development when she was doing that impromptu concert, and she was talking about her fans, like, fueling her to get up every day kind of thing. I kind of liked that. It's kind of touching in its own little way. Right, just trying to get OBS to show up. This game's in full screen. This game is so weird how it handles full screen. You have to like click twice on your taskbar to even like get back to OBS. It's so strange. I think it's just how the game's optimized for PC, which is spotty at best, I guess. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be catching you in the next one. Until then, ciao for now.